How do you feel about custom LEGO minifigures, and where do you draw the line when it comes to custom parts? Are you into pad-printed customs that look almost exactly like official LEGO figs? Are you cool with custom molded parts like armor, weapons, and other accessories? Do you draw the line at custom capes and stickers like me? Or are you fully against using third-party parts of any kind? I'm making this video about custom castle minifigs because the customs market is exploding right now in the LEGO Star Wars scene, and it's only a matter of time before it blows up in the castle community. As I've mentioned, if you're into LEGO Star Wars, then I'm sure you're already aware of pad-printed customs, as they've recently seen a lot of growth on both Instagram and YouTube with creators like Mayday Figs showing off the amazing work of companies like Grandpa Clone Customs and the countless talented artists that work in the scene. Now, this is a LEGO Castle channel, so I'll refrain from rambling too much about Star Wars here, because I want to talk about the possibilities that pad-printed customs have for us castle fans. For the uninitiated, let me give you a quick lesson on what pad printing is versus what UV printing is, and what it means for LEGO minifigs. Pad printing is the process that LEGO actually use themselves. You can see that here in this clip of the Tournament Knight head being printed and the Pirate Girl's torso being printed. Pad printing is a very expensive process that ordinarily only companies that can afford to mass print things even bother with. That's why UV printing was so popular in the LEGO Customs community. UV printing is a much cheaper solution and usually results in a lower quality finish that also leaves a 3D texture defect on the figure that's kind of undesirable. Recently, this has changed with companies like KTown Bricks, Grandpa Clone Customs, and Clone Army Customs all using the pad printing process to achieve a closer match to LEGO's own style and quality. If you want to learn more about the intricacies and differences between pad printing and UV printing, I'd recommend you check out this video by On The Brick. He goes in depth into the process of pad printing versus UV printing. I'll leave a link to his video in the description below. For us castle fans, there's one main shop that makes pad printed castle customs, and that's the previously mentioned KTown Bricks. They are known for their custom knights and peasant minifigures, along with a load of pad printed tiles like these shown here. As we're all aware of, LEGO has not made many peasant minifigures in its long history of producing castle sets. This sucks because the majority of medieval people were either serfs or peasants, so KTown Bricks is doing a lot to alleviate this lack of official peasant figs by providing us castle fans with loads of peasant torsos and legs. Not only do they produce yellow versions of their peasant figs, but they also make them in a flesh tone. So if you prefer the realistic skin tones, you can buy the same figures without having to worry about mismatching colors, and that's just fantastic. Something I really appreciate about their figs is, for the most part, they replicate LEGO's own minifigure style, so if you buy any of their customs, they don't stand out too much like some customs tend to do. Brick Warriors. Joking aside, they recently had a massive release with the Knights Tournament 2023 line that had some fantastic printed potions, figures, and custom molded weapons. Some standouts from this release are the Ranger Scale torso that sold out and a fantastic Basilisk Venom potion. Now, the majority of the detailed Knight figs are still being UV printed, but maybe one day that'll change and they'll swap over to being 100% pad printed. I've personally never bought any custom minifigures before. I've only dabbled in custom capes from Capes for Minifigs, but the stuff on KTown Bricks is really tempting, and it's been tempting me for a while, so I might just have to make an order soon and see how I like them in hand. In the meantime, I really want to hear what everyone in the castle community thinks about pad printed customs, and if you would be interested in me doing a more in-depth review of KTown Bricks products. So please leave any opinions you have on the topic below, and let's get a discussion going on about castle custom figs. The channel is almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I couldn't thank everybody enough. Thank you all for the continued support, and as always, thank you so much for watching.